Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Landover. We're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Cut. 180.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 9. 36-yard line.
Now gone. His first throw is an interception. Jonathan Jones makes the play. And the Commanders get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
1st and 10 from the 43.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Get up.
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt in it for the first time. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Start. 19.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Ready.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Cowboy 80.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
So simple, yet so hard to defend, Kate. They line up, they play smash mouth, and they get the 1st down.
3 set of downs for him from the 31.
Come on, set. Bronco 80. Set up. Let's go.
Krosky-Merritt gets it from the gun. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready. 70 Timberwolf. Ready.
Plowing up the middle. It looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Ready.
They'll throw. Third and long. Screen pass here for Krosky-Merritt. Breaks the tackle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 11.
Bronco 80.
That's good for a Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Commanders ball as we get back for the second, and they're thinking points.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
Krosky-Merritt straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He was brought down
Working quickly here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
A gain of a yard. Brings
60
up second
Bison,
and
60
9
Bison.
at the Lions' 15-yard line.
Daniels back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And this is going to fall incomplete. He made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's third down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Ready.
Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Washington first down. First down and goal to go.
Go!
Krosky-Merritt will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force third and goal.
Kate, how many times have we sat in meetings and heard from offensive coordinators, you get down to this area, we got to be able to run it. You got to be able to run it. Well, you get time coverage. So you know what you should do? Run it.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Daniels, third and goal. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Kate, and I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive, and I would be.
Cup 19. Ready.
Fourth down, here's Daniels. And the shutout stays alive in the second half.
Hey, good stop, bro. Good stop.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And this is a tough one. Met back at his own 2-yard line for the loss. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Off from his end zone. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
2 for 1. Right 20.
Goff on 3rd. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
4th down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. They'll go for it. Goff. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
Now, we are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around.
Ready,
With the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
ready. Viking 18.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders get some late points and the lead. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff.
Yep.
Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Moody knocks that extra point through. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Jacob Sailors now to return it. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Now pressure coming. Hits him on the out route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense to the line fast.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down run by Gibbs. He does not get to that line. Looked for a moment like he might get there, but nope, 4th down coming up.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Shell. We're good. We're good. Hey, Shell. Shell.
They're going for this. That'll be the 1st and more. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. The right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4th. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
1st down, Lions.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. To the air on third and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. They're going to throw again. Goff. Passing on the quick hitter. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop them. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
First down, Detroit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
First down throw from Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
And that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
They go play action with Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long for him here. He's going to push one deep down the right. So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
180, 14.
Fourth down, Goff throwing. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
50% hit rate on fourth down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Daniels now on first down. Buying some time right. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Now is Terry McLaurin on the target. So second down coming up.
Tag! Fix the eagle! Fix the eagle! Tag! Hey!
Out of the gun, Daniels. Getting out to his left. On the run, deep down the left side. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
You know, Kate, it looked to me like this one, he leaves the pocket, and this is where you're out in the schoolyard, out on the playground, and you're looking for your buddy to find that connection. Unfortunately, receiver QB, they could not find the completion that time.
And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. And with the clock just about to strike zero, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
One last play before the break.
Ready!
Throwing here just before halftime. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on down.
Missed that.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. So first down from the 41.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready,
Scheme on the drop. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever got the ball fully in.
He was looking for Terry McLaurin, and that brings up 4th and long.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Come on. Hey! Japanese, get my wolf.
Looking to throw. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30.
Oh, my.
He makes it in
Oh,
for the
man.
Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Shotgun snap here to go. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs.
There you go, bro.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, Goff.
33-yard line.
This one to Williams out left side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
That's good. Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Man in motion here.
4-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Stopped by the future Hall of Famer. More All-Pro nods than any active defender. It's Bobby Wagner. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Off to the air now. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
76. Value 3.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Value 3. DC.
They're going to try to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
Is a turnover on down.
Come on.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 80.
Daniels rolling out to his left. That was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. This one set up for Daniels. Well, he had to power through 1 tackle just to get back to the line that time. Working quickly here. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
19.
Air it out on 3rd. Screen pass here for Kronsky Merritt. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. And dose of the hurry up here.
It's 4th down.
4th down. Here's Daniels. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Devontae Maddox comes up with it. And the Lions are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it right too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you think your defense is giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with it.
Goff now, 3rd and long. That's complete to St. Brown outright. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Trying to push this past the marker. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
Result of the play.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Bails out of the pocket quick. Near the goal line. Touchdown, Washington.